What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? This video is going to be pretty short. We're just going to do a quick check-in to remind everyone what we're going to be doing in class tonight. In addition to the image that we're going to build tonight, I'm also going to include this mock-up file. Now, we're not going to do the mock-up in class, but I added some new elements to the master mock-up that specifically probably will help with your memorial and remembrance products and a few other products. So I added, let's see, all of this we already had. I added the mugs here. And it looks like I need to add a drop shadow to the mugs. Let me see real quick. Let me copy that layer style and paste that to the mugs so it has a little bit of pop out there. We had the journal already. I added the tie there and I added a dog tag. So this particular master mockup file will probably be very helpful for a lot of your occasions. So hopefully we'll start building on this and building different combination sets depending on what the end goal is. So in this particular case, we're doing a memorial, but it could also be maybe prom or a birthday, anything like that, and you would basically update the artwork this same exact way. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what we're going to do tonight. Now, we are actually going to build this from scratch tonight. However, I did want to show you once we build it from scratch, I'm also going to include my version of the template for free. And you'll be able to change it just like you would the one that you built. But I'm going to change it right now so that I can show you how we're going to update the mockup file. So real easy. I'm going to keep all my photos and everything the same because we know how to bring those in and change those out. We will actually be doing it in class. We will bring everything into a blank template. So this will be pretty good for those of you who wanted more hands-on experience designing from scratch. That is exactly what we're going to do in class tonight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just change the look of this really quick. I'm going to do a different colorway. That way I have a different colorway to show you how to use your mock-up and how easy it'll be to mock this up. Okay, so I just changed that colorway there. There's my swatch. Let's do the background color here. Right now I have a pattern fill on. I'm going to turn on my smart color and it actually recolors the camo if I want, or it could recolor the sky. All right, and this one I think since I already have a colored sky, I'll do a recolor of the camo, and that's all I'm going to do right now. But the whole point is I want to show you how you can export different parts of this file in order to do a master mockup, but also how you will be able to use each of these elements for different substrates. We're going to go ahead and export the foreground, which is all of this together. And let me take that cloud and push it in a little bit. All right, so that's our foreground. Now I don't have to turn everything off in order to just export the foreground. I just wanted to show you what the difference was. So I'm going to right click, quick export as a PNG. It's going to name it foreground. But I am going to put the number 3 in front of it. So I'll know that this is the third version of this image and we're going to export each part of it. So the foreground, let's export the background. Like I said, we'll just put a number 3 in front of it so we can differentiate the previous export. Foreground and background, and then what I want is just this photo right here because or if you had a logo, we could do the logo too. So where just the photo is, I'm going to right click, grab the word photo, which is this folder, and I'm going to export because this is the photo with the wings. I'm going to export that as a PNG, put the number 3 in front. And then I'm going to grab the word Young and Dolph because on the ribbon it has a name for first name and last name. So I'm going to take Young. That's going to be my text 1. Just open the text folder. So text 1 is the Young. I'm going to close it up because I don't need to keep it open. Quick export that as a PNG. So it'll have that same exact look. I'll put a 3 in front of it. And then text 2. Quick export that as a PNG. Put a 3 in front. So now I have my foreground, my background, the photo by itself, and then I have the text here, the first and last name. So I'm not going to close it out quite yet because just in case I forgot to export something, I want to show you all you have to change are a few things at the very top of this mock-up, and it will propagate and change everything else. And this is why we're learning to work with smart objects and make up smart colors. Okay, so you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are all the images I would have to change out. Now, if you're not doing a ribbon, you only have to change out 1, 2, and 3, possibly 4. But we're going to go ahead and change them all out because it's really quick. So the 13 by 19, oh, that's what I forgot to export. I'm glad I didn't close it out. If I want to have this as a 13 by 19 version, then I need to go back to my art, activate my layer mask here, and then I'm going to export the art again. Well, I didn't export the art altogether, so let's export the art as a 13 by 19. So I'm going to put 3 in the front. So this is my 13 by 19 art, 13x19. And then I have an all over version of the art, which is just disabling this layer mask here. And it doesn't matter if I have this on or not. It's only going to grab what is below or within this folder. So I'm going to right click, quick export as PNG. And this one I'm going to call my art dash all over. Yes, Nikki, that is a license plate over there. And that's why what I'm doing is I'm taking the substrates that you all are telling me that you use the most, and I'm making these master mockup files, which this file will eventually get very large. So what you can do is you can make a set that's specifically for when you do memorial stuff, specifically for when you do graduation stuff. Maybe it'll have the stoles. If you're doing parties and you need to do the party favor, we're going to do that as a separate master mockup class. So we'll have all of those things pre-mocked up, but the idea is that you're understanding that you can use these t-shirt templates for way more than just t-shirts. I'm gonna go ahead and hit save because y'all know I can't talk and click at the same time. Alright, so I think I grabbed everything that I will need to change this out. So I need the 13 by 19 art, the all over art, the background by itself, the foreground by itself, and the logo. Now for this particular instance, I don't have a logo. What I'm using is the photo with the wings as the logo. And then I also have that ribbon template, and I'll show you how I can change that out as well. We'll go ahead and grab that one. All I did was take 153, which is the ribbon template, and change a few elements out, and we'll go ahead and change those as well. All right. So here we go. We'll double click on the 13 by 19 art. Here's my folder where I saved my elements. Oops, I think I opened this up prior. I opened it up too soon while it was saving. I shouldn't have done that. Let me go ahead and put that back on. Right click, and I need to quick export that as a PNG. And I want to save over that. Let me just give it a moment, and hopefully it doesn't save all that extra stuff that I don't need. Let's give it a little moment, see if it updates the right way. I'm kind of pushing my Photoshop right now. Okay, there it is, a 13 by 19. Sometimes when you're saving things, if you do an action while you're saving, it won't actually save your results. So, or it'll save it in a funky way because it'll save in the progress of you doing another step. So when you hit save or export, just leave it alone, let it save it in its current format so that you don't have the issue I just had. So I'm gonna hit yes to save this updated change here. Go back to our mockup file and we'll see wherever I had the 13 by 19 art, it automatically updated. Let's go to the all over art. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to drag and drop my all over art, which would be everything together excluding the layer mask. There we go. I can close out of this one and hit yes to update. So this one, everywhere I had the all over, which would be on the tumbler here, I had it on the license plate here, and if you can see I have a little baseball jersey on this side. And you'll notice that some of the things didn't update, and that's because I have the foreground and background image saved separate, because some orientations will not look right if you just take that t-shirt design and think that you're just going to stretch it out for a tie or stretch it out for a mug. It doesn't work that way. So the things that I could use the all over as is, I did, and the things that I cannot, then I have a way of modifying those. So we'll go to our background now and see the background that we had before. I added some stage lights for you all too, so you might want to use that. You might want to take it off, but at least it's an extra element that you'll have. So let's go ahead and let's do the new background image. All right. Let's go ahead and update and see what that updates. And now you'll see like the tie, previously I did not have that image updated. See the background of the socks updated, the background of the mug updated. Those were all places where we use background instead of the full image. And this is really, really busy. So I want you to keep in mind that if you're not offering all of these products, you might want to take some of them off, or you may even want to stack them to where you have a little more room as far as top and bottom. Add yourself a little bit more artboard space so that you can space out some of your products and it doesn't look so busy. Like I can take my mask and move it if I'm not going to have this text down here. I can take the dog tag and move it a little bit so that I just have a little more white space that's not so confusing for the client. But this is just for you all to let you know what all you can mock up with the same few exports here. So let's go ahead and change out the foreground as well. There's some of the images where we need to change out the foreground. And here we have the foreground, and you'll see the colors of the text get replaced by the new colors. Here we go. Now, I believe the only thing that's not updated at this point might be the ribbon. And the ribbon is just its own type of design. It's not directly done off of the t-shirt template, but it's a derivative of the all over t-shirt template that we're going to build. So we have the photo with wings that we would replace. We have the first name, which is just Young, and remember we saved that. So I'll replace it here. And then, oh, for this one, we have to delete the previous. So I'm actually going to have to delete because it's a PNG and it won't let us save all those extra layers. And then for the Dolph, double click. Let's place our last name with the new colorway. delete the previous one so we can save it since it's, and then the background itself. We'll change out that background, and this is just for the ribbon. That's why we're doing this extra stuff, because the ribbon has a totally different layout. And I do have to delete that one again. All right, so this one kind of gives us our new color scheme, and then we would have to export this as a PNG, or we just save it as a PNG here. So we're going to save this as a PNG, and I'm going to put the number 3 in the front and place this in our export folder. And the only thing I need to update now is this ribbon. If I double click on the ribbon, you should be able to drag and drop our new ribbon template in there. And there we have the entire thing mocked up with our new design. So again, we're not going to mock up in class, but the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I added a few more products. I added the tie, the mugs, and the dog tag. I also put the baseball jersey on here with the t-shirt and the hoodie. So you have a 13 by 19 tee, an all over tee, you have the baseball shirt, you have the hoodie. So those are 4 major apparel items. Then you have some extra items like a tie and a pillow and a mask. Those are probably good upgrades and add-ons, especially the socks. And then we have some other substrates like the license plate, the tumblers, which are very popular now, the mugs, which have always been popular, and a journal here. And we are just building on this master mock-up. Okay, so I'm not going to hold you all long tonight. This was just supposed to be a quick reminder of what we're doing in class tonight. I will provide you everything that you need to build this design, including the photos, the doves, the wings, the background, everything. We're going to build from scratch. If you want to turn this design into something else, the only thing that I'm going to ask that you do is just change out the photos, and of course we can type whatever text you want when we get to that point. But I don't want you to get so involved that you're trying to change out the backgrounds, you're trying to change out the accent elements like the doves and that sort of thing. If you're not doing a remembrance design, I still want you to do what we're doing, follow along, and then you can go ahead and as your homework, you can replace whatever elements you want and do a remix of this, because you will know officially how to design from scratch using the methods that we used in class, okay? So we're going to stick to this real close, and then if you want to do a derivative of it later, then that can be your homework. That can be how you show off for me. Okay, I see we got some of our coaches in here. Coach Corey, Coach Chrissy. Let's see, Coach Sharon's here. Our girl Q is here, who has been showing out with her cut and sew creations, and she is an instructor as well. She'll be doing some cut and sew classes coming up this 2022, so y'all be looking out for her too. Hey G, how you doing, love? Okay, my love. So let me go ahead. I'm going to upload this for class. This will officially be our 155 class. Like I said, the mock-up is just a bonus for you that I'm giving you for free with the class. But the whole idea is that you are going to officially build this from scratch. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it back to the original design, because you will also receive this template. And the only reason why I'm giving you the template is because I did the work, but you will have done the work yourself as well. And I'm pretty sure that you will come up with something extremely close to mine. I'm that positive. Yes. Oh, Coach Tanya's here too, girly tomboy chicks. Yes, she is cute is killing the cut and sew. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this session on out real quick. I did want to give you all an a reminder. Well, I guess it's more of a teaser. We're going to do a Black Friday special. We've never done a Black Friday special or any kind of special pricing for the Academy, but we're going to do something a little special this Friday and do a very good and steep discount for the annual memberships and the annual memberships only. So the annual membership for the standard membership and the annual membership for the VIP membership will be at a substantial discount, and that's because we really wanted to get folks excited about the Academy and let them know what it's about, get our coaches involved so that they can start helping people with one-on-ones and whenever they need help with projects. So all around 2022 is going to be a brand new year, brand new expectations, and we're steadily growing and helping one another. So this is going to be a good spark to that for a lot of people. Heavenly, no, it's not too late to join the class. I'm about to post it right now, so it will be up within the next 30 minutes. Class will start at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll have it uploaded in the next 30 minutes. If you're a VIP member, then you will get to attend the class for free, of course. If you are a standard member, then remember to use your 67% off discount code. And then keep in mind also that you're unlocking these courses. If you're part of the Academy, you unlock them usually 7 days after we have the class. So you will unlock them, all of these courses at some point in time, but you unlock the new courses 7 days after they air, and then you unlock an older course every 7 days too. So every 7 days you unlock 2 courses. Every month you're unlocking at least 8 courses. Alrighty, so you all be looking out. I'll show you the Academy if I have anyone who's new, and I'll show you where it will be posted. So this is what the Academy looks like. It's separate from the Innate Lab website. We will have the new class posted right up here. So it will be replaced by one that'll say 11:24, and it'll be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What you'll do is you'll download that folder. That folder is going to have everything in it that you need. You're going to extract that folder and go ahead and install your fonts. If you wanted to do 3 different photos other than the ones that I'm providing you tonight, then go ahead and have those photos ready with the backgrounds cut out. I suggest using Remove BG. I use it even though I have Photoshop skills. I still use Remove BG. Yeah, P Killer needs 617 needs someone that has the 24-inch printer. I would recommend Teresa if she's not here right now, because Teresa has the 24-inch printer. He needs help, basically that last piece that cuts off, and I think all he has to do is just change the orientation of the printer, like from portrait to landscape, and then what you do is you tell it that your paper is a certain size so that it cuts that paper off a certain length. If you don't tell it the paper is a certain size, it'll let it keep printing. So I think that's all that he needs, and I believe a coach will be able to help him through that. And if y'all would post it, whatever it is, maybe even do it live or do it recorded and put it in the Innate Creatives Facebook group, because I'm sure other people with the 24-inch printers have that same question. Oh, Heavenly, you're new to the group. Awesome, level. Whether you're new to the group or new to designing, we welcome you. And our saying in this group is there's no creative left behind. So, especially in class, we're going to make sure that everybody enters the class confident and ends the class with a job that is done. So, every single class that we do, you end up with a final product that you can either advertise on your social media, go ahead and print one out and make something of it, But basically, you're able to create as soon as we're done with class, if that's your desire. Yep. And P Killer, let me hold on. Let me see. I might be able to remedy this real quick. Let me see if it will let me open this file because this is a big file and I have the streaming on right now. Let's see. This will be class number. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do, P Killer. I'm gonna do a video in just a second. I need to go ahead and upload these classes. So for you, and I think I see uh Inez is here too, and Inez needed to know the settings for the 5270, how to do the ICC profile. Even though I have the ICC profile available, some people don't know how to use it. Like, it's really, really simple. You just double click on it, and then you just have to know where to find it when you get ready to print. So I'll do that video real quick before class, and I'll do it live. So Inez and P Killer, y'all look out for me. Like, literally, maybe in the next hour, I'm gonna do a live. I hope y'all are there for it, but at the very least, I will have recorded what you needed in order to get through your projects. Okay. And then P Killer, like I said, Teresa has a 24-inch printer. Who else? What other coaches have the 24-inch printer, the F570? That's what he needs help with. So and as a matter of fact, I'll put a post in the group to search which coaches have experience with the F570 because that will definitely be helpful to some of the members who need that. All right, so let me get off of here so I can do what I said I was gonna do. Oh, Pico, I know exactly what you're talking about. It just has to do with the settings of the paper and how you can basically tell the printer to stop printing at a certain point and it'll cut that paper off. So I know exactly what you mean. All right. Okay, loves, let me check out and then I will check back in with y'all for class tonight. Like I said, I'll also do a short video on the settings for the 5270, okay? All right, I will check y'all in a little bit for class. And if I don't see you for class, if you're waiting for the class to unlock, then I just want to let you know I appreciate you. I love you dearly. And until next time, bye.